Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and but I'm sure I'm sure everyone knows the news by now, but a little late on doing it though. But still, that the actor, another great actor, is now passed on. Many films, legendary actor, I would say, and that is of Burt Reynolds. So has now passed away at the age of 82 from a cardiac arrest, which said that he had heart problems for some time, from a few years, but well, he finally got him. So now, with a little thing with Burt Reynolds, I didn't watch too many of his movies, especially I didn't watch especially for the ones he did back in like from the 70s, 60s though. But although I do like Smokey and the Bandit. That's definitely a classic, one of his best ones, people would say. Um, The End with Dom DeLuise, which he has done some stuff with Dom DeLuise, and I know my mom. She likes that film. She thinks that's a very funny film with The End, Sally Field, and also Norman Fell as well. She likes The End. I do too. I haven't watched it in a long time though, but still. But The End. There was also there was Hooper. Then of course the sequel, Smoking the Bandit 2, Cannonball Run, and then Sharky's Machine. That's the film that my dad he really enjoys. Sharky's Machine. Then Cannonball Run 2. But a film that I do enjoy. He voiced an anime film, and that was the classic one from director Don Bluth. That was All Dogs Go to Heaven. He voiced Charlie Barkin. I love All Dogs Go to Heaven. And growing up, I did not know that was Burt Reynolds who voiced it. It was more with the other voice it did from the sequel and the TV show. So like it's like years later, I rewatch it again. It's like, really, that was Burt Reynolds who voiced Charlie and All Dogs Go to Heaven. Yeah, I didn't know that until like years later when I watched it again. But yeah, he did a good job voicing Charlie and All Dogs Go to Heaven. Then there was the comedy film Cop and a Half, which I never minded Cop and a Half, honestly. But he was in that. He was in a Boogie Nights, which he was nominated for an Oscar, but I think he also won. He won the Golden Globe for. He was nominated for an Oscar, but he didn't win. But he won the Golden Globe for Boogie Nights. Has like a lot with Mark Wahlberg and Julianne Moore, William H Macy, among other cast members as well. Um, other films. Well, I know he was in the original The Longest Yard from the '70s, but then he also starred in the remake with Adam Sandler along with Chris Rock and other more stars in it. And I like The Longest Yard. That's another film. My brother, he loves The Longest Yard, and I like The Longest Yard too. But that's the only film that he knows that Burt Reynolds he's watched with. That's the only the film Burt Reynolds that he starred in. That was the only film that he has seen him in. That's what I'm trying to say. My brother, that's the only film with Burt Reynolds he's seen him in. So he doesn't know watch any other ones. So yeah, but I like to. But me both like watching The Longest Yard from 2005. The Dukes of Hazzard, one with John Von Knoxville. I like the Dukes of Hazzard film. And moving on. He was also in The Name of the King, the video game film that Uwe Ball directed with Jason Statham. It's another bad movie from director Uwe Ball. And I forgot he was also in the film Driven with Sylvester Stallone. That wasn't not that good of a movie either. Yeah, I forgot about that film. And then up towards the end, like he was like started like The Last Movie Star, Miami Love Affair. Well, he was supposed to star in Quentin Tarantino's new film called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I think sadly he never got the chance to film his scenes. his role in the film. So sad to say, we'll never see him in that movie. He never got the chance to film what he had in that movie. So I don't know who else is gonna play like the role he was gonna have. Yeah, because that was one was around like the time like the Charles Manson murderers, the time in Hollywood, because all stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, and some other cast members as well. But sadly, he was supposed to star in that, but he never filmed any of his scenes, so we'll never get to see him in that film, sadly. But yeah, Burt Reynolds, another just a masterful actor, just throughout the decades, and another one. And to me, now to me, honestly, this year hasn't been too many of well-known actors that I known of that have passed away. The only one I did for this year, for that was only back in February, and that was R.I.P. He was the only well-known actor that I know of who passed away, and that was R.I.P. I miss R.I.P. as well. I miss anybody who has passed away. I know it's about. I know what I said before. It's life. That's how it is. But it's just when actors that you enjoyed, it makes you very sad. But yeah, So to me, like this year has only been for me for actors that I know of. It's been R.I.P. and now Burt Reynolds. So I know last year a lot of good actors passed away. So yeah, but it's only this year. To me, it's only been two. It's only R.I.P. and Burt Reynolds. But Burt Reynolds, from Smokey and the Bandit, The End, Cannibal Run, All Dogs Go to Heaven. This is so many other films. I can't name them all though. But I didn't watch too many of his other films, especially from the 70s and 80s. But I know for the ones I enjoyed, like Smoking the Bandit, All Dogs Go to Heaven. But I have to rewatch us. I have to watch some of them. Well, like I said, my mom likes The End. My dad likes Sharky's Machine. I like Sharky's Machine as well. But the other films, like I haven't seen the original The Longest Story Started, but I like the ones with Adam Sandler. So, but I'll have to just look. I'll have to one day look at some of his older movies. So, but I would say just rest in peace, Burt Reynolds, another classic actor. Has now moved on. But his films will always remain for fans of his will always remain in memories. So yeah. So once again, rest in peace, Burt Reynolds. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned on the next movie review. Later.